This morning when I woke up, I found out the new branding for Super Sentai, and it is Universal Heroes. This blows my mind how basic it is. Where did I find this information from? This comes from a post from Thailand called Cartoon Club. They show the brand new name called Universal Heroes, and it is very bland to me. It kind of reminds me of a different name we used to have here for a toy line. I think it was even a cartoon line. I'm gonna look it up if I can find it. I'll put a picture up here. But I think it was also called Universal Heroes. But anyways, it was just bland. This name is bland to me. It doesn't give me the same feeling as Super Sentai. Super Sentai kind of gives you that feeling of in your face action adventure is gonna come to you, and you know what you're gonna expect. You're gonna expect these, mechs. You're gonna expect these superheroes that are standard teenagers, adults that transform into these big, godlike Power Ranger type figures. It's just blows your mind. But when you hear super, universal heroes, you just hear, to me, it's like firefighters. And the first people that show up on your scene, those are universal heroes, in my opinion, not like Super Sentai universal people. Super Sentai, you're expecting superheroes. Universal heroes are just like average day people that doing their jobs, in my opinion. But this information should not be a shocker because we know that Super Sentai was losing toy cells. So when something loses toy cells, there are two options: just cancel the show or rebrand. So if they rebrand the show, that means they're getting a different audience. They're going to get a different outlook. They're getting a fresh new store with selling toys. Is this good or bad? Well, it's a good thing for collectors in a way. Say you wanted to collect Jetman and you didn't have Jetman to collect, or it's too expensive to collect because you want the original toys. Well, now Super or Universal Heroes come out, and now you can collect Jetman because they could rebrand it as Universal Heroes Jetman, Universal Heroes Gojuger, Universal Heroes Car Ranger, Universal Hero Zoo Ranger, and so on. So, as a toy collector myself that likes to be somewhat of a completionist, this might be the opportunity for them to be able to sell more toys from their past or even rescale the toys to make them like the newer day scales. A lot of people like to collect the 7-inch figures, like to collect, some of the odd size figures because, maybe you're missing some, action figures from their collection that they wish they could get. And now they have an opportunity to do it. Now, are they going to rescale the figures? Probably not because they have, Bandai has the way of making figures and they like doing it that way. What comes along with this other side of this is that they could redo all the Super Sentai DVD again with Universal Heroes so. I'm not gonna go through the names again. But in this case, they can upscale them to 4K. They can, maybe even put English dub on them. I don't think they're gonna do this, but it is a possibility. No, is this really a shock to the system? Not really. We knew this was coming because, a week, 2 weeks ago now, I think it was only a week ago, we got the news that said Super Sentai was done, it's over with, and Ranger Board came along and said it's just a rebranding, and he was absolutely right. It is a rebranding. To me, this news is not a shocker, but I think it's good because this channel has grown over the last month and a half because of Ninja Kids and Power Ranger news and all this. So I'm very thankful to keep this up. And even though this video is short, I do have more videos coming that are going to be long form that's taking a lot longer to film. And so my videos may only be dropping once to 2 times a month. But there's still going to be these short videos like this because when something breaks news wise, there's going to be these little videos, news videos. But this is fantastic news to know what the rebranding name is. Now, again, this is only from one source. Now, I'm going to say it from one source because it's only from Thailand and it's from the Cartoon Club. You never know. Maybe it's just going to be called Universal Heroes in Thailand. Now, I doubt it's going to be called Universal Heroes probably in Japan, Thailand, Taiwan, all over the Asian countries because they're not going to be rebranded for different locations. I mean, that'd be ridiculous. So, Universal Heroes is what we got. Are you happy with it? Are you not happy with it? Leave comments down below and I'll catch you on my next video. Peace.